Please excuse the video quality, as this was mostly shot handheld using an iPhone. Thank you. Welcome back to part 2. If you missed part 1, you're not going to want to miss part 1. So just go to watch part 1 where I cut all the things and gadget all the things. In between that video and this one, I put it together, took it apart, everything fit, set up a paint room in my studio, and that's now you can pick up there. Enjoy. So this is basically just what the paint room looks like. It's just a vapor barrier hung up, making 4 walls, a ceiling, and a floor. And I've just got all the different pieces hung up in a way that I can get to all the areas I'm painting. And I got a little fan set up for ventilation. It's a nice little room. But so that fan blows into this box, which is just filled with a bunch of like crumpled up newspapers and rags and stuff. And then on the sides here, I've got slits cut to let air come out, and then it runs through these tacky cloths that way. We catch all the paint particles and I can get them out of this, what looks like a murder room. All right, interjection time. So after getting the red paint put on there and I was preparing to do the gray, I thought maybe this isn't as exciting with just 2 paint colors as I thought it'd be. So I thought maybe I'd do some designs or whatever, and kind of evolved into eventually me thinking about using decals, as I'd already put the red paint on, and then spraying over it with gray, and then I could peel the decal back, revealing the red paint underneath, and just give it a little bit more pop, especially on the monitor stands, the monitor shelf and the keyboard tray. And so I had this drawing that my roommate did that I've always liked for years, just hanging up on my walls, and we thought that would make a cool design. And I used a snippet of a little piece of an album cover, Jaturna by Circa Survive, my favorite band. And actually also this symbol here, it's called the Safe Camp symbol. Threw that on there too as well. And I knew I originally was thinking about doing some stripes across the monitor shelf, but my brother had drawn some stuff and it looked pretty cool, so we modified it to dimension wise and orientation, just trying to make it work well for the desk. So yeah, that's where we're at, and I'm about to put the decals on the desk and get it all ready. So back to the video. Alright, so I set up some guiding tape lines here to sandwich the decals, so I made sure it was on perfectly straight. And here we go. I'm going to pull it off and reveal the desk design. And the keyboard tray turned out pretty great. I ended up scrapping my friend Gavin's drawing because the details were really difficult to work with. But I took some blue painter's tape and gave it a little bit more character, so it looks pretty great. Alright, so as you can see, I got it all hung up and ready to go in the little makeshift paint room. Now all I gotta do is get into my painting clothes. And painting will be, well, the first coat of the last coats will be done. Alright, well, as you can see, I'm all suited up, ready to go. Just gotta get the paint in the sprayer and it's go time. Alright, well, here we go. I'm gonna turn the fan on, get the ventilation going, and we'll get her done. Ooh, I almost forgot. There we go. Alright, moment of truth. Here goes nothing. Well, there's some minor defects, a little splotchy here, but you know, for my first time ever doing anything like this, I'm more than satisfied. This is pretty sweet. Now just comes the daunting task of doing all the clear coat and hoping I don't mess it up at the last stage. Yippee. Alright, well, I got the area dust free as I can, with given what I have, and the clear coat's in the sprayer. Just gotta throw on my respirator and hope for the best. I'm genuinely pretty terrified because I have zero experience with this, and online there's not much information about spraying with airless sprayers, and what information there is half of it says don't do it with an airless sprayer. So yeah, here we go. Good news for you is if I succeed, then anyone can do this, and if I fail, you don't have to waste your time doing it yourself. So, oh, here goes nothing. I think I'm gonna start on the keyboard tray because that's the thing I care the least about messing up. Well, I guess that does it. Let's hope it turns out good. Whew. I sure hope it does. And it did. And so I put on a bunch more coats to make sure it's nice and durable, and it was finally time to take that paint room down. Alright, so I think the best way to do this will be
to cry.
20 minutes later.
And we finally got the legs in the right orientation, put the modesty on, and then we went to drop the desk surface on, only to realize the rack gear mounts were in the way, so I had to pop those off, but the desk surface then slid on perfectly. And got that all set up, put the rack gear mounts back on, and here we are. The right side of the desk is done. Ladies and gentlemen, the last bit.
It's done.
Holy shit. It looks so much better than I thought it was gonna look. Like the colors, like the red and the gray here. Oh my lord. It's all over. It's all over! The weight on my shoulders is gone! It's done! Oh boy. Oh boy. believe it. Holy crap. That's sturdy, dog. Ooh. Oh no. I don't have a chair for it. And here I'm obviously just getting everything all set up, getting all the rack gear dropped in, the monitor set up, wiring everything, getting the monitors in the right place, actually taking the tape measure out, making sure everything looks good. Yeah, pretty simple. Well, all right. Here we are at the very end, a year later. It's been quite a ride. But yeah, it's great. Desk works perfectly, everything mounted in just right. Super nice workflow. I've got even my Mac Mini running off of 2 external drives, one with the OS and all the VSTs and everything, and the other one is the storage, and I can clone those. I've got a 4-base slot. I can pop 2 more in, clone it, and then pull those out, and I have a 2-base slot in my bedroom so I can boot it up from my laptop if I just want to work on editing and not recording everything. But it was nice getting everything all routed. Got cables running over here to my guitar amps, and other things that I'll be recording will be easy to get to. It's fantastic finally having the space and, you know, be able to have my synth sitting right here. It's great. I'm so happy. What an improvement from the way it was before. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And there will be a lot more videos coming out now that I got everything set up, and they won't be on iPhone, so that's great. But again, thank you to everyone who helped, my roommates Gavin and Miles, for, you know, little things they helped out here and there. Thanks again for Shiloh's sanding all those pieces. That was not something I felt like doing. And Tiara, of course, she helped with a bunch of stuff, just little things here and there, and it helps a lot. And a special thanks to Max for constantly pushing me and asking where the progress was at, and, you know, giving me that moral support to get this video done and get this out here and start with the rest of the YouTube channel. And of course, friends and family, you know, anyone who basically just, you know, kept up with how it was going and made it entertaining. You're not in it. Get in it. And that's all, folks. Stick around for more. That's great. That's the outro right there. I'm gonna do this when I get frustrated. It's so comfortable, I can sleep here.
You probably will too.
Yeah, there'll be days where I definitely take a nap.